Okay, I'm currently in the middle of chaos. Because of course UPS had to arrive just now. Let me full screen that. Metroid, other N. I had to update this game. I had to update my Wii. Just so that I could... Just to get this game to work. Now it's 4.3. But I had to update this game. Metroid. Other act. The game everybody hates. Please press 2. Should I turn subtitles on or off? I'll turn them on.
Which proportion might be yours?
Probably is. This game is going to be a nightmare. Considering we probably need to guys. Why are there explosions? I'm so confused.
Why am I still alive? The baby. Time to go.
What is she talking about? I've played like the first 3 Metroid games and then...
Okay, Samus. Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyperbeam, which was given to me somehow by the baby, I laid Mother Brain to waste. And the explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley, and the baby.
Space Quiz takes place after.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
Was tell the events of. Was that supposed to tell the events of?
Right, let's get started.
I've been putting up a 5-minute long cutscene.
Ready for a quick test, Samus?
Okay.
Let's start with a little one.
Okay.
Try a charge beam for me. Try a charge beam. Sharp-looking charge beam, just the way I like it. Okay, more balls.
Cursor out of the way. Press A for the
Go ahead and drop some bombs. Okay, get out of morphball mode and return to normal. Perfect, Samus. Alright, stand in the middle of the room.
In the middle of the room? Okay. Why'd the camera get so close?
Surprise?
Surprise.
From there, kick climb to work your way up.
So this is just a wall jump, basically.
Just like that, Samus.
Style!
Let's invite some of your pals.
When I see threats, you know what I do? Kill! Because that's just what any person
looking
playing a
good.
video game does.
Let's check your
That's what you
reaction.
do in literally any game.
Here comes some beams. Dodge them. Okay, those are the moves I remember. Focus on the timing.
Doesn't help that. Good thing I fixed the lag. Now this is actually possible.
Nice. Remember how that feels. Next, how about a missile test? Use concentration to replenish your missile supply.
Oh, fleet balance board out. Oh, it's left. Balance board has left imprints in the carpet. Okay.
You haven't forgotten, have you? Use concentration to replenish your missile supply.
Oh, hold up.
One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me.
So now this. So this is. So I guess you're supposed to like. It's
One
the
of your
idea
pesky
of
buddies is lurking
to
here somewhere.
me
Find him for
like
me.
this brand new format in like Metroid Prime. I've never.
Why not say hello with a missile?
It's just how. It's just how Metroid.
Looks like you kicked him off. The rest is all you know.
just kicked him.
Okay, looking good.
Those far the gameplay is so bad.
Now, jump on his head.
Jump on
Samus,
his head.
now's your chance.
Boom! Do I leave? Can I leave now? No.
How about you try using a power bomb?
But you try using a power
This
bomb?
area is well fortified, so don't hold back.
Boom!
Allow adequate room around you during power bomb. Alright, Samus, that's it for the test.
Sure, this game
Looks like you
is
took
more
quite a bit of
fun,
damage.
but
It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
Right, you're doing the meeting.
Scenes.
The big dogs are waiting.
I like the gameplay so far. These cutscenes are driving me crazy. Quit mentioning the baby.
Not even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign.
What?
Never again would I
Mentioning that
encounter the
thing.
baby. Never.
I don't like these.
The finality of it struck me once again.
And now we play. Now can we just play
Mission
Metroid?
completed. The planet Zebes was annihilated, and
I
all
want to
Metroids
enjoy
were
Metroid
exterminated. A simple report, almost dull even, but it felt momentous to me.
Oh. Is.
I don't know how much time passed since then. Days went by in their quiet way, and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities. Nothing more than a faded memory.
Jump forward.
Codename Baby's Cry. A common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight
My
plan.
least favorite character in this game.
Baby's Cry.
Which is funny.
It was as though
because
it was
she's
crying
literally just
specifically for me.
She's the main character. Yeah, sure. Hi. So far, not that good. Name's fun. Okay, yeah, I see why they had that dual load thing, disc. I see why they had that dual disc. This game was way too many cutscenes. Most of the game so far has just been watching a movie. The only gameplay was just porn. On YouTube. Developed into people not Play the game already! So far, this game has not been as good as 1-2 Switch. Oh. Who's there? You think I forgot? It's been like a couple of minutes since I last had to learn. Since the tutorial. This game's 1-2 Switch was okay, but had zero replay value. I'm starting to see why people hate this game. There's so much talking. I'm dominating so far. Hello? Is there something... Confused. I'm stuck in this section. Confused on what the heck I'm supposed to do! I'm convinced to look up a guide on how to get past this section. That's how stuck I am. All they're telling me is to press and hold B on the area you want to examine. I'm doing that. I'm so confused right now. I feel like that one reviewer who struggled to even get past the tutorial that one game. Man, I thought my time playing Zelda games would make me better at figuring out what the heck I should do. But apparently not. Or maybe I'm just terrible at Metroid games. I'm gonna go find the answer. I never thought I'd ever need to look up a guide for how to start playing the game. Main sector. I'm writing a news. First person view. So I'm supposed to point it at a tiny little seal. How am I supposed to know to do this? Not all I can think of right now is Metroid Prime Federation Force. Oh. Open sesame. Let me... Okay, maybe I kind of wish that they would remember that dementia exists sometimes. This is rather challenging. Okay. Oh. Man, this game is definitely
meeting you here, princess.
Going.
Remember me?
Anthony. There's only one person who calls me princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
Okay, so is this before Metroid?
What are you doing here?
Oh.
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
Of not swearing.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
Commander, we're all prepped.
Command. Oh! How many explosions are in this game?
No dice.
I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
Okay. Is there a moment in time when I can play this game? I swear 99% of this game is cutscenes. Boom.
All right,
Hands on.
I'm gonna go on ahead.
Game for more than 5 seconds. I want some actual gameplay.
Adam hadn't authorized it, but I decided to remain on site for the sake of the others.
This game. I think I'm gonna record my entire. No bombs or missiles, apparently. Doesn't mean I can't. Doesn't mean I can't shoot. No. Yes, I was very chopping. Oh gosh. Okay. So I have a hint on the minimap on where to go next. And it's this big green thing. Oh, never mind. No? Okay. Oh, terrible. Let me try this. Shocking revelation. No. Man, I can't believe I think this game is worse than a minigame compilation. Zero replay value. I think I would rather be playing 1-2 Switch right now. No? Like, Sam? Boing. Wait, so I can go. Right? Oh. Where? I'd rather be playing a minigame compilation. I seriously failing basic logic. Obviously, I hit that thing. Oh my god. Man, I think I've forgotten everything that this game taught me. Now I'm gonna wall jump. And yay, it's I don't think I need to wall jump. There's platform. And great. Hello. No. You might hear video games next to me. That stream's pretty quiet.
Yeah. Just heads up, I'm waiting for a call from my doctor, so I might have to put you on hold if they finally call.
Hey, 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 hey!
I wonder the little person in the top corner. Yeah. And this is start personalization. And then in there you can like hide things like put on like eyeballs for type. I don't see it. And then you can hide them that don't work by clicking there.
Back up, maybe. Maybe that'll help a bit. Maybe if I shoot things.
Yeah.
Stand your turn. How did I make it down to 57? I swear that timer just decided to damage me.
Yeah, I have the legacy ID in the front because that's your CIF.
I did not make it. This game. This game? I have a lot of gameplay. The game both has too much in it.
And then I'd have put customer.
And then on customer. I really need to look up a guide on how to
And then status, I put it there too.
so I can figure out that I need a
Ones that
point.
need-
I need a point
Oh, and the front.
photo.
And then priority too, but I'm not going to if you put high, I'm still going to do it right away anyway. So
The good news is that I'm not playing a main Metroid. I'm playing a spin-off.
yeah, because you can see all
At
your
least
important
I-
stuff there.
At least
When you
what
go
I
back
read.
and look and say add your person
At least from what I've read, well, the researching this game's update.
We still have to get you, because you're still missing some, so we still, was Laura going to get you the 6191?
Okay,
Crap.
Is this game? I thought this game was easy. After that starting part, I think it became.
Yeah, or she
The puzzles
no,
are
no,
hard, but then everything else is easy. I can just hold my remote vertically. I can just be doing myself then.
Yep. So all the waiting for SKF, those ones are. Yeah. Yeah. So usually for those ones, usually that one takes an email. That's why it doesn't have anything. No, because that one just came in, so we'll do it in order.
Or I was
I would
hating the
do the ones that
cutscene
we
that wanted to
put the pinks
play
back
the
on
game.
first.
This game. This game is bad. Before, I just wanted to freaking play the game. I was done with the cutscenes. Now I'm done with playing the game. Want another cutscene. This game is unable to make me happy. There it goes. That is a sign of a bad game.
Yeah, I think you clicked on the wrong little
Yeah,
box. This is just customer info instead of ticket. So see how it says.
Is there a way I can brighten my TV?
Pulls out that tab. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Now it gets you.
Oh, you can put your created. You can put like created on. Pull that
line.
one over too, maybe. So then you can see the dates.
I guess Nintendo makes a bad Metroid game. Call it a spin. Oh. Big glowy thingy? I can't believe I didn't think. Obviously, whenever you see big glowy thingy,
Yeah, that's your CIF.
oh, I see. Sure, I got a Joan Green or something. I don't understand. Oh, I see. These are two different things. Okay, so basically I'm just climbing this. How exciting! So I sidestep very carefully and then cry. Because this is the bad game. I absolutely agree with everybody.
What do you mean? Like,
I would play 1-2 Switch again. I would be fine with playing 1-2 Switch again. Like, I don't really see the reason to restart the game. I'm sure that'd be fun to rebash people. Really.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it's a fun party game to play with friends. Metroid other M? He's just let me in.
Yep. Front door, just notice that it's open and it's like 100 degrees out.
Game. Gorgeous. Oh. I can't believe I lack basic eyesight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, 1-2 switch is the best of games. I'd still be playing. I might still play it though.
But yes, that's a two number.
This game, however, I need to force myself.
Hold on 1 second, Nick.
Sequence complete. Process
Hello?
successful.
Hello? No, you have the wrong number. No, I don't know why people keep calling me for Arthur. This is not Arthur's phone.
He's dead. Someone or something attacked him.
No, we're not anywhere near one hole.
Get away from me!
It was just some dumb person.
It was obvious that there was some pervasive danger throughout the facility. I didn't know what had brought Adam here, but I did know that cooperation was imperative if we were to restore safety.
Adam, listen to me. Clearly, this facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's why
You're coming out of the wall! Take off.
We saved it and hold it out.
I have never felt more fine with a game over.
This ain't good! Nothing's working! Listen up! Freeze guns authorized! Seven! I'm authorizing missile use!
Usually I just hit the go back and put capture your part number and offer product. So I will just do that. Change your offer.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing! And Sims, you attack the frozen spot!
Product, not I'm getting the habit of doing the order to be quantity. Fill in for new ones though. You always need to fill in your SPC and your SP div. Two little bold ones in the middle there.
Samus. Looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission. But I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so. Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing.
Oh, your start person.
I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around. But he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He was joking, but others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul, and as a result, it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate, like lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate. My thumbs down was a twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken. And beyond that, I was scared. But even in the naivete of my youth, I could see in Adam's joking manner how close he felt to me.
No, the minimum.
Adam knows my past, and he knows me better than anyone else. Confession time. Because I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure.
We're not gonna be able to match.
When I rebelled against him, I knew I could get away with it. His paternal compassion in the face of my rebellion reinforced the special bond I felt with him. I understood well that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young. Young and naive.
Exactly what transpired here on the bottle ship is still uncertain. Here's what we do know. The equipment we thought had been destroyed is operational again. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can, but priority one is to find any survivors and bring them to safety. Consider this site extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all-pervasive. Your comm systems are useless. As a result, communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation gates. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint with your explosives. Gotcha. Maurice, you cover Sector 2. Repair any equipment you come across.
Affirmative.
Anthony, you're Sector 3. I'll leave it to you to decide whether plasma guns are called for.
All right.
James, check out the control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
Yes, sir.
And KG, run a complete sweep of the residential quarters and investigate any trace of survivors.
Got it.
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun. Do not forget to check in regularly via
We're getting
navigation
yelled at
gates.
for doing 24 weeks by sales.
And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running.
They're not meeting the dates they said they're going to.
Looks like your comm system is still functional. Remember, everything you see will also appear on this screen. Regarding auxiliary weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However, we currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly. You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials. Once the mission in the system management room is complete, I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then. I want you all to be especially careful as you execute your missions. That's the end of the briefing.
It was the first joint mission I've been a part of since becoming a freelance bounty hunter. And of course, it was the first time since my Federation days that I was following the orders of a commanding officer. Having received mission orders from Adam, I felt confused and strangely exhilarated at the unexpected turn of events. I responded. Understood, Adam.
No objections, of course.
Go under quotation. I'm trying to remember at the very top of the menu. Applications. Oh no, go under applications. And then price history from there. And then just type in like K971, just so it doesn't take forever. And then like P-25 asterisk.
Samus, head for the system management room.
And then go to history data. And now from here, like, and once you have something in here in the screen, if you go into, you see the little AV with two arrows next to it on the far right, your little icons at the top. That red dot, and then there's two that icons. Yeah, and then there's the one on the left with that little drop down there. So that's your columns displayed, so you don't need to do it behind the screen. You have to drop it. Just if you click on the columns display button, so this is where you can rearrange that. So you can move all of them around. So if you want okay, local currency, or you can view it, you know, all that kind of stuff. You can put that later when you get out, but just so you know how to change them. You probably don't save it so you get like one okay. Right, yeah, I can send you a screenshot for that. Here's a bullet if you want. This one is for Tara, so it's not a Kelly or a Shelly, so we're going to send this as an email. So she added the internal demo. We don't want that, we want the email that she included. So just click on the little arrow to the right of the email. So inside you can see what the email is. You don't want to create a new one because then it's not going to bring it back to, oh, I remember. Go back into that, it's a reply to latest email. Make sure to take out the customer. Not enough. Yeah, you're gonna close all together. See how it has in the two line on top. Yeah, just leave it there. So it's at the bottom, scroll down to the top side of the email, scroll down a little bit.
Stop, please.
Paper clip with the plus on the bottom.
I've only played a little bit. Metroid other end. You don't have to say.
But you have to say from local file first.
This isn't good.
Nice. See the bottom of the little clip that has a one next to it. set up a signature too if you want. Yeah.
That's my plan.
First. Oh yeah, you don't need it. So if you needed to change anything, like if you wanted to change comments or anything like that,
That's my plan.
this one's all done. You don't have anything else to do this one, so you can change this one completely. So you're waiting for a second.
That's my final score. So I don't want to play this game anymore.
Oh, actually, this one wasn't pink, wasn't it? Okay, good. Put that back in.
So I'm gonna stop. Oh my gosh, it's going on.